If you're willing to walk off the beaten track, look at things in a slightly different way, there's still so much to be discovered.
I want to see new places, I want to explore.
Every climbing trip is something that I keep in my memory.
I don't know, it creates bonds. Anyone who is coming up and don't have a partner will not be let on the side, you know.
But I think it's more of an ethic or a community subculture.
It's a way of living. People still have the same passion, the same amount of fun.
We don't have nothing but the motivation. But the motivation, I think, a lot of times is bigger than the power, no?
Climbing has meaning a lot for me.
With climbing, I found something that I really enjoy and helped me to go through that whole process and find joy in living again.
I moved to Arco 10 years ago with my wife Sara. We used to live in Turin and we moved here because we love climbing. But also lifestyle here is way more chill than in a big city. Arco is very important for the history of climbing. It's where climbing was born many years ago with the first competition and the first Rockmaster.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao.
Il Rockmaster nasce 39 anni fa. Se penso è veramente un salto nel tempo, se mi guardo quello che abbiamo attorno adesso e quello che c'era allora.
Arco for me is home. I travel a lot during the year to find projects around the world, around Europe, but when I come back to Arco, I feel home.
Ciao Laura. Ciao. Come va?
When I moved here, I didn't know much and there were not many super hard routes, but then I started trying some projects and then Adam Ondra came here a lot and we opened a lot of hard routes, and in 2020 I also bolted my first route, Erebor, that turned out to be 9B, and so Arco in some way made me grow as a climber, but also as a bolter and also as a person. Now that the National Training Center in Arco is fully functional since a few years, many athletes move to Arco to train, and it's been really good, like a good motivation, good training, good company to train together.
Tutti i nostri atleti di elite possono qui trovare la casa, difatti vedo che tanti sono venuti a abitare proprio ad Arco.
Mi detto lì devi cambiare modo. Alla prima ho tolto stallonata e adesso sono andato lì, ho sghisato veramente bene e sono arrivato al lancio.
Climbing is very tied to exploration and travel. Every trip is very important for me, and I have a lot of memories about my trips. At the moment that I sent Perfecto Mundo in Margalef, I was screaming on top of my lungs on the top of the route, or a lot of trips to Norway, the long drive, but the beautiful landscape in the cave of Flatanger. So every trip is a good memory and a different one.
Il mio ricordo più bello legato all'arrampicata è su Midnight Lightning, che per sbaglio è entrato all'ultimo giro, mi sono trovato sul top.
My best climbing memory is in Mallorca when I fell from a deep water solo climb.
My first time when I went outdoor, because I was with my brother and all my friends.
A friend of mine told me to go to a climbing gym And from that moment, my life changed.
Maybe a recent one was bouldering alone in Elfrod with a really good book. Just me and the nature and the rock.
Ricordo ancora la prima volta che ho pulito i miei primi sassi e quello per me è il ricordo più incredibile e che porterò sempre dentro nel cuore.
I'm James Pearson, I'm a professional climber, and we are here on the Climb World Tour in the most famous crag in the world, Seus.
Ah, she's here. Mel! Ça va?
Bienvenue à Seus.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nice to see you.
Thank you for inviting us. I saw the route. You know, I've never ever tried geography.
So it's a day. It's your big day today.
I'm not sure. I think it's your big day, but
I'm trying to put the attention somewhere else.
I came to Seus for the first time when I was 21 years old. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that was mind-blowing. I don't know, it creates bonds, you know, Seus. It's not just like another crag where you just like throw your stuff because it's so accessible and you stay in your own world, and anyone who is like coming up and don't have a partner will not be let on the side, you know, in Seus. It's like it's a community. There is still like the roots of the community in Seus.
Moi, ça me replonge dans mes entraînements de compète et c'est ça qui me fait je me dis waouh, là qu'est-ce que je fais.
Ouais. T'es tout le temps là, hein? Trop cher pour bouger. Non, je bouge plus moi. Bah ouais.
I think there are a few things that make Seus such an important landmark in the world of climbing. For a start, it was one of the earlier cliffs to be seriously developed as a pure sport climbing cliff. Some of the first of the grades happened here, the most notable of those being Biography, which is arguably the most famous route in the world, climbed by Chris Sharma, I think in 2001, which makes me feel incredibly old right now.
The route Biography was bolted in 1989 by Jean-Christophe Lafaille, famous alpinist. I felt like I earned the right to try Biography because of Action Directe. It's such a dream route for me to climb, so if I want to make it possible, I need to bring it into the moment present and just let my ability and my body climb it and not my mind, just let go. And for sure, like if I project myself to climb it, it will be a very emotional moment because I've drawn my whole life, climbing life, through that moment.
Okay. And now I had it so good.
Margot Ice, she inspired me. I think it attracted again the attention to challenge. Like women wants to challenge themselves in Seus and push limits also. For example, Brooke came, Yanya came, so many came, and I believe like all together we can push further.
Okay. It's crazy, huh? The defense when I have it so good. Yeah. I can hang.
Yeah.
I think what inspires me to climb is just climbing became my identity. I feel connected with my body in the moment present without thinking when I'm climbing.
I'm excited. I'm excited to feel the holes at the top. Yeah. I just hope I get there.
Very high left.
There are loads of things that inspire me personally to climb. It's always great hanging out with a fun group of people, sharing methods en route, sharing stories, and kind of feeding off each other's energy.
Go again on the last one.
Personally, I've always been more drawn to the exploration side of climbing, going into the unknown, putting in the time and the effort to actually develop new areas, new crags. And I think that even today is still what really drives me the most. If you're willing to walk off the beaten track, look at things in a slightly different way, there's still so much to be discovered, and I personally find that really inspiring.
Moi, ce qui me motive à grimper, c'est venir, rencontrer des gens, me surpasser, aller au-delà de mes limites.
What motivates me to climb, it's like to feel my body on the wall and to forget all my problems and let everything next to the door when I come in the climbing gym.
To be able to share with people my passion.
The variety of climbing, there's so much different kind of climbing styles, there's so much different kind of rock, there's so much different kind of adventures to live in climbing.
Surtout le sentiment une fois qu'on réussit un bloc.
Just being with a group of people that really motivates me.
I love the pure movement of climbing and the art and the way I can express myself on the wall. That's something that really draws me to the sport, as well as the community. I've been a part of the climbing community for my entire life, as well as my parents and my brother and just my whole family. So getting to do that together and kind of grow our climbing family is such a privilege.
Hey Soline, ça va?
Ouais.
Nice, let's go climbing. Good
Yeah.
to see you. Nice. You ever been to Freyr?
Yeah, but I didn't climb much. What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna do the Direttissima. It's a perfect, beautiful line, 6 feet above the water, and even King Albert climbed it.
Sounds
Our
good.
Belgian king.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Ah, c'est ninja, c'est pas le...
Most of the people ask themselves, like, what does a Belgian climber end up doing in big walls in Patagonia or Greenland or wherever? Well, I think it all starts here in Freyr. Freyr has really been the hotspot of Belgian climbing for the last, I don't know, 50 years or something. Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Actually, you meet people here that you would never meet somewhere else. You would never meet them in another climbing gym or something, because we're from different cities. But everyone in the weekend or on a Wednesday or something comes here after school back in the day. So we're like in our little bubble, you know. It's like you go away from day-to-day life.
Ja, we hebben Matteo nodig. Ja.
Ja, verdomme. Ik kom van de kliniek, ik kan pillen meepakken, maar matten, dat hebben ze hier niet.
You can only bring pills from the hospital. That's classic.
It's a super old crag, and it's been used from the 1930s, you know, so it's been almost 100 years that people climb here. Training for the Alps, training for the Himalayas, training for the Karakorum. We had a king in the 1930s that was a climber. He was a passionate climber, and he opened one of the most mythical routes here. And it was not about the sport climbing, it was about like the arats, about the adventure, and you can still see that nowadays. The bolts are not clipped in the crux, they're after the crux, you know? Yeah, you do a crux and then you can clip the bolt. Sometimes you clip a piton, sometimes you clip something very old and ugly, and you're like, what the hell is this? And it kind of like is this adventurous part. And this is something super unique to Freyr, I think. And this comes really from the alpine history that we have.
Je disais ça à moi-même, hein, pas à toi.
I need to drink.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, we'll die.
It's good to be in the roots. The roots
Nice.
again.
The roots.
The roots. No, the roots.
Yeah, your roots.
My roots.
Yeah.
I honestly think like climbing mentors, I cannot really say one name, but I think it's more of an ethic or a community subculture or an energy I look up to, and they're all born here in Freyr for sure.
Donc mon mentor en quelque sorte en escalade, ce serait Odon. C'est la première personne qui, quand j'étais enfant, m'a introduit à l'escalade.
I would say my climbing mentor, Sylvia Vidal and Barbara Zengel. They are like so badass and doing crazy stuff on big walls.
It's Francis, my coach, because after years of being stuck at the same level, finally he was able to make me progress.
I guess it's my climbing partner. I always climb with the same person.
I think it's Agathe Caillet, because she always has so much fun when she climbs.
I would say Sean Villanueva. He will hate hearing this because he has a really good way in motivating other people without pushing them too much.
Very like grassroots, and we are.
Yeah, we're here in Bohuslän in Sweden. It's a trad climbing place. I've heard about this place many years ago and I always wanted to come here.
The name of this crag is Heller, and it's one of the most iconic crags around here. You have like solid granite to climb on, really nice crags, and all kind of routes.
I know there's this whole challenge thing going on, but
For the whole area, I would say in Bohuslän, we have a kind of like agreement that if you can place natural protection in a crag or in a route, you don't board it.
In trad climbing, you have to place your protection yourself, which is also a fun way that you can choose yourself how safe you make it a lot of times. It's pure, it's obvious lines, and it's a bit of this leave no trace behind. I like trad climbing.
This crag, you can be very humble with it. You come the first time here and you think, oh, I'm a very good climber, I climb this and this grade, and you get stuck. You learn to be humble here, yes. Yeah, I saw that you were climbing like more on the side of the roof.
Yeah, that's.
Nice.
I have a problem that when I climb cracks,
you stay in the crack.
my focus is just like on the crack, and I don't look left or right.
When I started to climb, I was in a period of my life that was kind of tormentous. I was like waiting for a bus and I saw this poster, climbing lessons, and I said, maybe I will try climbing. And I went to this workshop and I got completely hooked, and it changed my life a lot. I started to hang out with people much more nicer, and I left all this bad stuff that I was doing behind of me.
Nice.
And now I've been like climbing around the whole Europe. I've been climbing in Brazil, in Uruguay. Climbing has meaning a lot for me.
I've had plenty of illnesses and problems in my life, and it hasn't been always so easy to deal with it. But with climbing, I found something that I really enjoy and helped me to go through that whole process and find joy in living again.
Något speciellt som klättring har fått in i mitt liv är väl klättring med min familj. Jag brukade gå och klättra med min pappa och min syster när jag var liten. Så det var ett sätt för oss att vara med varandra helt enkelt.
Something special climbing has brought into my life is lots of friends of all ages and a big community.
It's brought me kind of a new place to be social, less time to be on my phone as well, which I think is quite good.
A big community of people, a lot of belief in myself that I can do hard things.
Klättring har gjort att jag börjat träna typ för första gången i mitt liv på ett väldigt roligt sätt.
It was a way for me to learn working with my fear in a sense.
My first time in Frankenjura was 98. I decided to come to try Acción Direct.
We were 3 years here. Every day. Every day coming to Acción Direct, every day.
I think this place, Frankenjura, is one of the most important places in the world, in the climbing world. Here, Wolfgang Gulich and this guy Kuralber and the other guys created the Red Point, the game that now we are playing. When Wolfgang Gulich did Acción Direct, was something impressive, no? I feel this is the type of route that you need to come mentally and physically like super prepared for. Trying again, for me it was like important, no? Trying 26 years after, but I looked hard, no? When you did the route, after coming back and try hard is difficult, no? But I feel like the holes is smaller. When I did, I remember going down from here, go to take a beer and call from the cabin to my friends that they were before here. I did, and it was like super special, not only for me, for all of my friends that they were involved in the project. It was like super something special in that moment. No, was something harder.
Also was ist mein größtes Erfolgserlebnis beim Klettern? Und tatsächlich, ich kletter noch gar nicht so lange, deswegen mich überhaupt mal zu trauen, höhere Wände hochzuklettern und vor allem irgendwo runter zu springen, das am meisten.
My proudest moment in climbing is probably when I did my first multi-pitch.
To be able to climb the cracks of silence.
Quando ho messo il rinvio, così flash nel primo rinvio ero veramente gasatissima.
I can combine my physiotherapy studies with my big passion climbing.
Actually getting in tune with, I would say, my body.
Still climbing after 40 years or 35 years.
We are here in Zillertal today. We came from Munich, from the climbing world tour stop there at Boulderwelt Ost, and yeah, we arrived today. We are here with Kilian, Kata and Nikolai, and we are climbing here today at the super classic climbing area, Ewige Jagdgründe. Yeah, super nice spot.
climbing boomed so much in the last years. Outdoors and indoors is more and more people climbing. The gyms get crowded, the cracks get crowded, and it has its very positive sides, but some negative side aspects of course as well.
I think that the sport has become more and more accessible to a wider audience. There are lots of climbing gyms, boulder gyms, so a lot more people get in touch with the sport. I think especially when you come to a place like this, which has so much history, it's a place where you come to hang out, to communicate, to do a sport you love, and test yourself against rock and nature. This has been the same in the past and will be the same in the future.
Yeah. Yep. What stays the same in climbing is the spirit.
People still have like the same passion, the same amount of fun, and just like I would say, climbing is more than a sport for sure. Like it's a way of living, and there's so many parts of it that can be so interesting and also so like exciting. Like climbing with different people, making new connections, and every time you go to a different place around the world, you're like so excited.
For me, without traveling, I think climbing would not be that exciting. Often it's not only about climbing, but also about everything besides climbing, the community, the culture, the people you're going with, and that's cool about climbing.
What is your dream climbing trip? Where you want to go in the world that you haven't been?
It's a good question. Well, luckily I have been to quite a few of my favorite places already. There's a lot of places that I still want to see. Like I would love to go to Squamish one time.
I always really wanted to go to Madagascar, and I've never made it so far, so that is for sure on the top of my list right now.
I think I would keep it simple and just go to Fontainebleau with my family.
Baffin Island. Yeah, I thought about it in the last months quite often, and it would be a big expedition. So maybe I can realize it in the future. Let's see.
Super. That was it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you.
My dream climbing trip. I think it's one of the hardest questions. Definitely a granite climbing trip, somewhere with a lot of track climbing in a place that I don't know.
Would like to go to Spain once, but I'm not that big of a sport climber, so.
Go to Madagascar, see this country and climb on those big walls.
I guess Patagonia.
Fontainebleau, I think.
Il mio viaggio scalatorio dei sogni sarà sicuramente andare in Giappone.
Seoul, that I never been there.
Go to Patagonia.
I've never been to Yosemite, so...
J'aimerais bien aller à Fontainebleau parce que je suis jamais allée.
I am going to do a trip to Mallorca and I'm really excited for that.
The multi-pitch climb next to a waterfall.
An expedition to Pakistan, which is going to happen very soon.
Mon trip de rêve, je pense que ce serait le Maroc. Comme ça, je peux aller grimper et surfer en même temps.
To go to Brazil by sail and then cross South America and climbing Cochabamba.
I think anywhere in Italy.
Well, my dream climbing trip I actually just did.
Jag skulle vilja åka till något av de här sjuka klättergymmen som man får upp på Instagram i Europa och i USA. Typ.
Japan. Me and my friends in Japan, that's a dream.
Maybe France? I think there are just so many places around the world that I would like to climb in every continent.
Das Beste, wo ich mal klettern gehen würde, ist, glaube ich, vielleicht in Afrika.
Probably Rocklands.
So my absolute dream climbing trip would be a proper big wall.
I would like to climb in New Zealand. Climbing tour 应该是想要去美国优胜美地。
I need to visit maybe Japan.
Mi piacerebbe tornare in Ticino.